headlines of this hour on VTV News. Vietnam-Sri Lanka enhance relations. Later on, ninth session of the 15th National Assembly set to be the longest in history.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. VTV News starts right now.
Good morning. It is now 8 a.m. local time in Hanoi, and you're watching VTV News. I'm Piling with the latest updates. Now, Party General Secretary To Lam welcomed Sri Lankan President Anura Kumara Dissanayake on Sunday during the latter's state visit to Vietnam and attendance at the UN Day of Vesak. During the meetings, the leaders agreed to strengthen trust and cooperation between their countries and parties, enhance delegation exchanges, and establish defense and security as a new pillar of bilateral relations. The leaders pledged to strengthen economic, trade, and investment partnerships in light of global changes. Vietnam offers support for Sri Lanka's socio-economic development, while Sri Lanka affirmed its support for Vietnamese investments in key sectors. The two nations agreed to expand cooperation in agriculture, education, culture, tourism, and religion, while working to establish direct flights. They also committed to stronger coordination in multilateral forums. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on Saturday attended a political music show commemorating the 50th anniversary of the liberation of Con Đảo Islands. In his remarks, the Prime Minister hailed Con Đảo as a sacred symbol of revolutionary heroism, patriotism, and a special school of revolution. Once known as Health on Earth, Con Đảo has since transformed into a green pearl, with tourism driving its economy. He emphasized the anniversary's significance in inspiring patriotism and honoring past sacrifices. The event, he said, reminds all Vietnamese of their responsibility to continue building a prosperous, civilized, and strong nation in the new era. The National Assembly will gather public input on proposed constitutional amendments starting May the 6th, as announced by the National Assembly office during a press conference outlining the ninth session's agenda. The public consultation period will last approximately 1 month, with the final drafts plan set for consideration and approval by June the 26th. The ninth session, scheduled for May the 5th to June the 30th, will be conducted in 2 phases. During this period, the National Assembly will consider and approve 34 laws, 11 resolutions, and review 6 draft laws. The key decisions will include establishing the National Election Council, electing its chairperson, and approving its vice chairpeople and council members. Additionally, lawmakers will address shortening the term of the 15th National Assembly and People's Councils, determine the election date for the 16th National Assembly deputies, and pass a resolution on merging certain provincial-level administrative units. Today, May the 5th, the ninth session of the 15th National Assembly will officially open. It will be the longest session ever held, with lawmakers set to tackle a record amount of legislative work. The National Assembly will begin translating key party policies into action, following directions from Party General Secretary To Lam. The main focus will be on restructuring and streamlining the political system's organizational structure.
During the ninth session, the National Assembly will review and approve 69 items, including 3 constitutional matters, 52 legislative items, and 14 items related to economic, social, and budgetary issues. The key items on the agenda include a resolution on provincial mergers and major bills addressing state budget, enterprises, and data protection.
This is a historic session, with the National Assembly receiving the largest volume of legislative work ever.
The increased number of draft laws aims to streamline the state apparatus and political system while addressing long-standing legislative bottlenecks. These changes will help pave the way for national development in the new era.
This session focuses on critical constitutional amendments and related laws, especially those tied to streamlining the state apparatus. These are essential steps to implement the Party Central Committee resolutions.
Preparations for amending and supplementing the 2013 Constitution bring us back to Ho Chi Minh's thoughts, reaffirming the fundamental strength of our state, always respecting the people and promoting their sovereign rights.
A key innovation at this 9th session is the increased focus on digital transformation and technology adoption. The new National Assembly 2.0 app and virtual assistants are expected to reduce work time by 30% while enhancing the quality of lawmaking. Beyond addressing urgent matters, this session aims to lay the groundwork for comprehensive institutional reforms.
Welcome back to VTV News. The film 50 Flashes, roughly translated as 50 Moments, recreates the symbols of Ho Chi Minh City over the past 50 years, serving not only as a tourism inspiration, but also as an invitation to experience this dynamic modern city. During the 5-day holiday celebrating the half-century anniversary of the country's unification, Vietnam welcomed more than 10.5 million tourists, with over 6.5 million staying overnight. These positive indicators mark a strong opening to the summer's tourist season, providing momentum for Vietnam's tourism breakthrough this year.
During the holidays, historical destinations in Ho Chi Minh City, including the Củ Chi tunnels, Cần Giờ, and Saigon Special Forces weapon bunkers, were consistently packed with both domestic and international visitors.
I hope that you have a great holiday in the end of April. It's the anniversary of your independence.
From April 20th until the end of the holiday, Ho Chi Minh City welcomed a record 2.7 million visitors, including 355,000 international tourists, nearly double the previous year's figures. The city generated nearly $650 million in revenue. During the holiday period alone, the city attracted 2 million visitors and earned more than $280 million. Several localities recorded tourism revenue exceeding $40 million during the holiday, including Hanoi, Ninh Bình, Quảng Ninh, Thanh Hóa, Đà Nẵng, and Khánh Hòa.
Procedures had become simpler and were reaching more travelers than ever. Flexible visa policies and expanded airline routes are like two wheels working together.
The Northwest Highlands, including Sapa, Hà Giang, and Điện Biên, attract many visitors with their famous historical sites and majestic natural landscapes.
That was really fun. Felt happy, felt safe completely. And it was good to see the scenery going down the zip line as well. It was really beautiful.
In early summer, beaches across the country are crowded with visitors. Hotel occupancy rates have increased 30 to 50% compared to the same period last year, with the national average exceeding 70%. Major tourist centers like Quảng Bình, Đà Nẵng, Lào Cai, and Ho Chi Minh City are reaching 90 to 100% capacity. During the 5-day holiday, the country welcomed more than 10.5 million visitors, a 31% increase from last year. This tourism boom has energized many industries, supporting the country's 8% economic growth target for the year.
While people across the country enjoy a 5-day holiday from April the 30th to May the 4th, thousands of engineers and workers continue their labor on the North-South Expressway projects. Their top priority is to ensure that the project meets its deadlines, with the goal of achieving the highest quality completion by year's end.
On the Cao-Bo-Mai-Son section of the North-South Expressway expansion, 11 construction teams with over 600 engineers and workers are working non-stop. Constructors at this site hope to finish the project 6 to 12 months ahead of schedule.
We are not afraid of the hard work. Everyone is doing their best to help the project finish ahead of schedule.
We always prioritize both progress and quality. Even during holidays, work continues around the clock.
At the national level, construction is underway on more than 1,700 kilometers of expressways across all three regions. Taking advantage of the dry season, many projects are ramping up effort.
Workers still receive their regular daily wages plus a 200% holiday pay rate, along with additional bonuses.
Project Enterprise will advance an extra 10% in capital so contractors can speed up progress.
During the April 30th holiday, 5 more sections of the North-South Expressway will begin operations. The early completion of this major transport infrastructure project is expected to boost various industries and support the national goal of achieving 8% or higher economic growth this year.
Currently, around 3.6 million businesses operate under the tax management, contributing nearly 30% of the annual GDP of the country. Most pay taxes through a fixed revenue estimate system, where the tax authority sets annual revenue targets. While this method is straightforward to implement, it has limitations and risks potential budget shortfalls. Recently, a proposal has been made to phase out this fixed tax method in favor of a declaration-based tax management system. More to follow.
If the declaration-based method is adopted, businesses will need to record their revenue, expenses, and keep valid documents. Ms. Duyên, a business owner in Hanoi, believes that if the fixed tax method is abolished in favor of declaration-based taxation,
business owners like us haven't been trained in accounting, so it's a bit difficult to implement. During the initial phase, small businesses should have free access to software to help manage their accounts.
A representative from the tax sub-department of Area 1 stated that businesses with annual revenues over $38,000 will be required to issue electronic invoices through cash register connected to the tax authorities, as per Government Decree 70.
We will propose to the tax department to open electronic filings portals for businesses so they will need to submit paper tax returns and can register electronically.
In the first 4 months of this year, tax revenue from businesses in Area 1 exceeded $84.5 million, a 90% increase compared to the same period last year. This figure will continue to grow if the transition from fixed tax declaration-based taxation is implemented.
Vietnamese soldiers joined a preliminary rehearsal on Moscow's Red Square on Sunday, ahead of the Grand Parade marking the 80th anniversary of the victory in the Great Patriotic War. In a historic first, the Vietnam People's Army is participating in the event. The second full-scale rehearsal included all participating forces with heightened security measures in central Moscow. Large crowds, including hundreds of Vietnamese expatriates and foreign spectators, gathered early along the route to show support. A final general rehearsal is scheduled for the morning of May the 7th, ahead of the official parade on May the 9th. And as usual, let's take a look at the weather forecast. And that's the end of VTV News. To rewatch our program, you can download VTV Go from App Store or Google Play, or visit our YouTube channel at VTV Virgo. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again at 3 p.m. local time.